In this tutorial, we're going to do a quick and easy um, character. We'll do a character you can use to import into Stencyl, as well as some of the various animations for it. The first thing we want to do is go up to the File menu and choose New. And we're going to create a character that's 32 pixels wide, 32 pixels high. And we want it to have a screen resolution of 72. That's the basic screen resolution of a computer screen. So click OK. And while we're working on it, we want to make it a little larger. It won't make the character larger when we export it, but it will, by changing the percentage to 400%, it will make it a little easier to work with. So first thing we want to do is create our background layer for the character. So I'm going to choose the rectangle tool. And if this tool is not set to a rectangle, you can click on it and hold on the corner there, and you can choose what kind of shape you want to create. Okay. The next thing we want to do is choose the fill color, which is the main color of the character, and we'll click on that, and we'll choose a green for that. Just hit return, and the stroke or the outline color we'll leave it black, and everything else will leave the same. Now what I want to do is just click on the screen, and that will bring this up, which will let us pre-make a shape. So we'll change it from 100 pixels to the size of our character, which is 32 by 32. Click OK. And it's a little off center, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Move tool, and that will let us move the entire layer. We'll just snap it into place there. So the next thing we want to do is, now that we have the background or the face of our character, let's add the eyes and the mouth. So I'm going to create a new layer by clicking on this. I'll double click on the name to change it. Change it from layer 1 to face, and then hit return to save it. Now we want to grab the brush tool, and I'm going to come up here, and I want to choose the width of the brush and then the kind of brush it's going to use. So for the eyes, let's make them 8 pixels, and we'll keep it at this kind of brush. We don't want it to be too fuzzy, so I'll keep it at that. I'll hit return, and now let's choose the color, and it's want to keep the eyes and the mouth black, so I'll make sure the color black is chosen, which it already was, but that's how you would change it if it was some other color. And I'm just going to place where I want the eyes to go. Do one there and one there. Now for the mouth, I'm going to make the mouth a little thinner. I'm going to make that 4 pixels. And I'll keep the same brush. Hit return again. And now I'm just going to draw a simple little mouth across here. There we go. And there's our face. So that's our standard idle animation that we'll use. But now we want to create some animations or some graphics that we can use for when our character is moving around the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the face layer, make sure it's highlighted, come up here and open the menu and choose duplicate layer. I'm going to change this to face R for what I want the face to look like when the character is moving right. So I'm going to grab the layer move tool, and I'm going to grab that layer, I'm just going to drag it to the right. And we want to keep the eye on the one eye on the screen a little bit. Now it looks all messed up because we're showing all of our layers right now. So by hiding the face layer, we could see just what it would look like when he's moving to the right. That looks fine, so I'll keep that. So let's go back to face. We'll hide the face right layer, and show the face layer again. Let's duplicate that. And this time we'll do face left. Okay, so I'll hide the face layer. Still have the move tool selected. Now I'll just drag it to the left. There we go. And there's face left. So I'll hide face left, and let's duplicate our face layer again by highlighting it and selecting this. And this time we'll do face up. So I'll hide the face layer. I'll just drag the face up. Okay. And one more, we have to do the face down layer. Click OK. And let's move that layer down. Keep the mouth showing a little bit. And there we have it. So let's save our file now. And we want to save the Photoshop file, which ends in PSD. And I'll call it Greenie. I'll pick where I'm going to save it. Click OK. Now, so I've saved my file so I can go back and create it now. Now what I want to do is I want to export graphics that I can use within Stencyl. So I'm going to hide the face down layer, and we'll start with just doing the idle frame when Greenie is not moving around on the screen. So now I'll go up to File, and I'll go to Save As, and I'll leave it at Greenie. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to choose a PNG file. Whoop. There we go. And make sure I'm saving it in the right place. Save that. Click OK. And now I'm just going to show and hide layers and keep resaving it until I create the right, left, up, and down graphics. So I'll say face right. Save as. And I'll add a Greenie R here. Change it from Photoshop to PNG. Save that. Click OK. And now I'll just go down the line and save the rest of them. And this one was face left. PNG. Save. Okay. And you get the idea. So I'll just finish up the last few here. Save as. Greenie U for up. PNG. And now we'll save the last one, the face down. And there you go. That's how you use Photoshop to do some quick and easy graphics for your games.